Tweaks dækning af CES 2019 er blevet mulig med støtte fra Plantronics. Plantronics har mere end 50 års erfaring med at producere headsets og var blandt andet med til at sikre kommunikationen på NASA's månemissioner. Bliv en del af historien og se meget mere om deres brede udvalg af kvalitetsprodukter til både gaming og professionelt brug ved at følge linket i beskrivelsen under videoen. Vi fortsætter vores tur rundt til CES 2019, og vi er kommet forbi hos Corsair endnu en gang. Den anden dag var vi på deres presseevent. De har et lidt lettere setup at arbejde med her med noget bedre lys. En af de ting, de snakkede om på deres presseevent, er deres nye slipstream trådløs teknologi, og jeg ved, der var et par stykker af jer derhjemme, der har nogle spørgsmål til det. Så jeg står med Michael her fra Corsair nu, og vi tager lige en lille gennemgang i mere detaljer omkring den nye slipstream teknologi. Michael, if you could just tell us a little bit about the new slipstream technology. I know a lot of people back home are interested.
Sure. So what Slipstream wireless technology is Corsair's new leading edge tech. It's the best available in the industry. We're down to 0.5 millisecond speed wireless. So what that means for customers is you're going to get 2x the wireless performance of before. That also means it's going to be more reliable too. So we've got intelligent frequency shifting technology as well. And what that does is it scans the channels that are available wirelessly every half millisecond now, so twice as fast as before, so it can find a clear channel to move the traffic into so you mitigate interference. And then we also have what's called a smart protocol layer. This is actually pretty amazing because it allows retransmitting of a packet if it's lost. So instead of 1 millisecond and that packet gets lost and you get lag, this is, oh, the half millisecond packet gets lost, another one is transmitted right away. Great for redundancy. And the last big thing is we've got an amazing 2x the range of before. So we've got a much more powerful transmitter, so that gets us actually 65 feet or 20 meters of wireless range versus 33 feet or 10 meters from last generation's tech. So all of this combines means Slipstream is 2 times faster, 2 times more reliable, and 2 times the range. So it's an amazing technology, world-class, innovative, and leading.
And I understand it's a pretty small dongle for all the tech put into it, and you can connect more than one unit to it?
Oh, that's correct. So as we shared at the press conference on Monday, we've got this amazing little Slipstream wireless nano dongle, obviously very small, and what we're working on is this Harpoon RGB wireless is just the first product we're going to have available with Slipstream tech, but by Q3 we're going to have a complete ecosystem, so more mice, keyboard, headset, everything. So you'll be able to connect a mouse and a keyboard to this one nano dongle, and when the headset product is available, you'll actually be able to do 3-in-1, so mouse, keyboard, and headset to a single wireless dongle.
And the new products coming, is that new wireless editions of products you already have, or is it entirely new products? If somebody has a favorite product now, is it coming in a Slipstream edition as well?
I'd say that's not out of the question, but we've got a variety of new products coming first.
Corsair har selvfølgelig også nogle nye ting med i år, udover dem, som vi så lidt til på presseeventet den anden dag. Og en af de ting, som de har med, er nye strømforsyninger. Og jeg står sammen med Aaron fra Corsair i dag, og han vil lige fortælle os om en strømforsyning, som jeg i hvert fald synes er lidt imponerende, deres nye SFX strømforsyning i en 750 watts version. Aaron, if you could tell me a little bit about the SF 750. I think it's the most impressive part you have here on the power supply side, at least.
Excellent, thank you very much. Yes, so the SF750 is our highest wattage SFX, true SFX power supply. So we already had the SF450 and the SF600. They're both platinum units. This again is a platinum unit. Now it has a digital fan controller. It's fully modular and actually ships with individually sleeved cable kits that help route cables in a small form factor system. With 750 watts, you're able to pull a full-size ATX case. We have a Threadripper with with SLI 2080 Ti's, all running off of an SF750 power supply. We actually have the internals here, which we'll show off later, with a 92 millimeter fan. We've actually swapped out our aluminum heat sinks for copper heat sinks because of the power density. It keeps it cool, and you can run full power through the system.
You've also made some updates to your full-size range?
Absolutely. So we have the new AX series. Our AX 760 and 860 have been available for quite some time. They were platinum units. These new units are even better performing. They're titanium units. They're still fully modular. They have 0 RPM fan mode. They have a push button so you can turn 0 RPM mode on or off. And they actually have these magnets so you can actually customize the look of your case. So if you want the different colors, you can just put those on and match the rest of your system. So we also have some PCI extender cables. So this is brand new from us. So we've gone out and we've tested a lot of riser cables for our Corsair 1 project. We found out that some of them don't always perform the way that you would want it to. So we actually went out and made our own. So this it's shielded, so you can do EMI. It's 300 millimeters, and there's very little performance drop when you're using our extender. So you can do your vertical mount and have it look good while you're at it.
And then there's also some new stuff on the, I can call it accessories side of things, new cables.
Absolutely. So we were already making individually sleeved cable kits for the PSUs, which we've updated, but we've also added a front panel I/O kit and then SATA cables so you can complete your build. So everything coming off the motherboard going back for cable routing can all match. So we have it in white, red, blue, and black, so you can match the color scheme of your build.
For dem af jer, der interesserer jer for streaming, og der er sikkert en del af jer derude, så ved I måske, at Elgato blev opkøbt af Corsair sidste år. Og de er selvfølgelig også med på CES i år, og har nye produkter med, og et par opdateringer til eksisterende produkter. Og jeg står her med Philip fra Elgato/Corsair, som vil give os en lille gennemgang af nogle af de nye produkter, de har med i år. Philip, you have some new products from Elgato to make it easier for the streaming people out there. Could you give us a small rundown of what you have here on CES this year?
Absolutely, yeah. Hi guys, my name is Phil. Super excited to be here. We at Elgato, we announced a couple different products here at CES 2019. The first one and the most exciting one for us is of course the new Elgato key light, which you can see right behind me. This is a LED light that is lit by 80 LEDs on the outside that reflect inwards and go through an opal sheet, so that it's got that really soft light, which is really critical to look great on camera. And the light actually has no controls on it, and it is optimized for content creators because it's actually connected via Wi-Fi. So if you're sitting at your desk, we've got kind of a desk example set up here, it's really hard to reach the light. And so instead of having to reach over the monitors and then press some buttons and then maybe knock something over, you can now just control it directly from your PC, from your Mac, from your iOS or Android device, and control settings like color temperature or the brightness, or turn it on and off. And of course you can do all of that with the Stream Deck. So if I press this button here, you'll see the key lights turn off. If I press it again, the key lights will turn on. I can change the brightness or the color temperature, warmer, colder. It outputs an incredible 2,500 lumens, so that's probably way too much than you will ever use. In most of the videos that people have been making so far, they use about 30% of that. So the use cases are absolutely very wide-reaching. You can use it for photography, you can use it for streaming. Obviously, that's like the main focus for us. It also includes a mount that is optimized for a content creator desk. So instead of having the mount like stand on the floor like a tripod, like with the camera that we're recording with now, it actually has a clamp that clamps onto the desk so that you can take your desk and push it all the way up against the wall like you see here, right? We've got the lights, but this desk is pushed all the way up against the wall, so it saves a lot of space. The other product we announced or updated here actually is our Stream Deck, and we updated it with the Stream Deck SDK. So in the past, the Stream Deck always required us to work with developers to build custom integrations, with Twitch and XSplit and OBS, etc. And people always ask us, hey, I want to build my own. I want more stuff. I want to build my own. I have this really cool idea. And that was never really possible because we just never had the resources. Now with the SDK, anyone can build their own plugin. We have a plugin manager, you can install them online. And actually since release, which was now 3 days ago, some people have already been building their first plugin. So there's an IFTTT plugin if you want to control some of your smart home devices via Stream Deck, muting, microphone, switching output devices. So there's already an incredible community starting to be built up around that. And we're just really excited to see what the future holds for Stream Deck in that regard.
And you have some capture, not entirely new products, but you have them shown here as well?
Yeah, so we've got the 4K 60 Pro here behind me. This was actually recently updated with HDR10 pass-through capability. So, we got a lot of questions about, hey, when are you guys going to support HDR? Now, it's not, full HDR recording, but for those of you out there who have an OLED TV that's 4K, supports HDR10, you've got an Xbox One X or a PS4 Pro, and you really want to play at the highest quality, you can still use your 4K 60 Pro, record in 4K 60. We actually dynamically tone map that back down to SDR. So you can play in HDR, 4K 60, we pull that video in, we tone map that, and so you can still stream or record to Twitch and YouTube in SDR while playing in the best quality. What we also have here, I don't know, it might be a little hard to see, is our CamLink device here, which is actually capturing 4K 30 from a Sony, I think it's a 6500 camera. It's actually the Camlink 4K, which we also just, I think a month ago, updated to support 4K 30 input. And that provides like the absolute best camera quality. So if you have a DSLR camera or a camcorder or a GoPro or something like that, you can hook that up to the Camlink and use that as your webcam for your stream. And the quality is much higher than any sort of USB webcam that you could ever get. So all these products combined, the key light, the stream deck, the capture cards, makes for a really great content creator setup, and it doesn't get much better than this.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Der kan vi se, hvis der sidder en vortende streamer derude og mangler lidt udstyr, så er der i hvert fald masser af muligheder her i samarbejde mellem Corsair og Elgato. Det var et lille kig på nogle af de ting i lidt mere detalje, som Corsair har haft med i år. Husk, at I altid kan springe ned i kommentarfeltet, hvis I har nogle spørgsmål hernede, så prøver vi at følge op på det så hurtigt som muligt. Vi har en masse kontakter herude, vi kan hive fat i, hvis der er nogle spørgsmål, I har. Husk at følge med her på kanalen eller på Tweak.dk for meget mere CES-dækning. Vi ses i det næste.